Right, YouTube, it's Big Mike. Without further ado, retro. It's arrived, it's here. This is the most expensive Amiga game I've bought so far. Cheers. Right, and here it is. I've been waiting anxiously all week for this game to turn up. Basically, this game doesn't really come up that often. Since I've been buying Amiga stuff on eBay, I've come across it 3 times. And both times I've seen it, it's been £100 plus, and the condition hasn't always been, there's been something wrong with it. So I managed to find this one in Germany. So I imported it, and it cost me €110, which is the most expensive game I've bought on Amiga so far. Yeah, I had to put all my eggs in this basket. That's why the last pickups weren't that expensive. I'm going to have to put a lot of my stuff on eBay now to make up recoup, because we're still recovering from Christmas. But I've got plenty of stock to get rid of, and so I've just got to test it and put it on eBay. But yeah, without further ado, the most expensive Amiga game I've bought so far is Pang. And the condition of this is absolutely impeccable. It's like it's brand new. Obviously, you're going to have slight marking, but you're not really going to get games this old in much better condition. I would say this is pretty much the best sort of condition you're going to get them. I will be definitely getting a box protector for this. I'll be buying some of the box protector. They're a little bit dear at the moment, but usually if I buy like 100 at a time, you can get them a bit cheaper, but it's still quite dear. So you can do like 25s and 50s, I think. And you only save like not much, like £10 or something. But hopefully it might come down if we order some more. But like I say, the condition of this is absolutely flawless. This is the best condition one I've seen. I paid €110 delivered from Germany. It took well over a week. The guy was... when I won it, I had to initially message him to make sure that he would. I found it when no one had bid on it. It was no one had bid. It was 99p starting bid, but it didn't have postage quote. So you had to ring him for a postage quote. So not ring him, message him for a postage quote. Sorry, and basically, as you can see, the manual, the disc, it's very nicely packed into here. The condition is it's almost like it's when you order stuff from Japan. It's really is second to none. So we also have a spare disc, because the other month I bought the white and blue version disc of this, so I shall put that in here as well. But yeah, I had to message the guy, make sure he delivered to the UK. He said yeah, it would be £10 or €10, whatever it was, and it's just it's a great game. I love Pang. It really is super. It's a fantastic game. Actually, my heart lies with Pang. I was actually on the Spectrum, and I've got it on +3 disc now. But I used to have it back in the day on Spectrum tape, and because of nostalgia, my real love for Pang is always going to be on the Spectrum. Because there's a fantastic conversion on the Spectrum, and the Amiga's a fantastic conversion as well. It's pretty much arcade perfect on the Amiga. It is absolutely fantastic. It's such a great game, such a fun game, and to find it in this condition, it's got a slight bowing here and on the bottom and on the top, but that I'm not bothered about that. You can open and close the box easy enough, It's like I say, the condition is just fantastic. So like I said, I messaged the guy, do you deliver to the UK? He was like, yeah, it's going to be €10 or £10, I can't remember. And then I put a bid of like 50 or 60 quid on it, or 50 or 60 euros, and then someone bid me up. And I was like, right at the last minute, I tried to get all my eggs in one basket, so I had enough money to pay for this. And I thought, right, I'm going to go like 110 or 120 euros on it on top of postage. Yeah, it's going to go like basically 110 or 120 euros on top of postage. I won it off the guy, and then I was trying to message him because I do all my eBay off of my phone, and the phone isn't as good as using a computer, but I can't be bothered to switch the computer on and go through all this, that and the other. The way it works out is the guy has to invoice me before I can pay him, because I can't pay without postage, and he has to invoice me including the postage for me to pay him. So then I was messaging him for like a day, and the way that I am with my eBay is I like to get anything you can, people who've dealt with me before with the games and that. I don't like, if I'm buying something, if I can afford it straight away and I'm buying something, I buy it straight away. I don't have it hanging over the account, and so I'll watch the bids go right to the end. When I win, I pay straight away. And it's the best way to do it, and then, so I'm trying to get hold of this guy for like 24 hours. I'm like, I just want to pay you so you can send me the game, and then, so he eventually got back to me, sent me the invoice. I paid him straight away, and then I've been waiting anxiously for a week for this to turn up. It was supposed to turn up yesterday. Got an email yesterday saying it's going to turn up yesterday. Didn't turn up yesterday. Email saying it'd be here today. And lo and behold, it was. I had a window from DHL was an hour. It turned up in about the middle of that hour, and I couldn't be happier. I really am over the moon with the condition. And these, like I say, these don't come up all the time. I had to import it from Germany, and it's the best condition one I've seen. So, have I overpaid for it? I've never seen one on there for less than £100. Do people pay that? I don't know. I couldn't really find a sold one. So, but in my opinion, Pang is going to be one of those games that's going to be hard to get, especially in that condition. If you want it, they say, the saying in the retro collecting community is, what is a game worth? It's worth what someone will pay for it. And I've paid out on this one, definitely, but I've got it now. I should be getting some box protectors and putting this and some of my more choicier titles in the box protector. Alright, YouTube, like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.